salute to you all over the world, living far and near. Today, I wish to talk about the so-called living alone or living in solitude. Solitude does not necessarily mean living apart from others. Rather, it means never living apart from oneself. A hidden wholeness, a journey towards an undivided life. Quietude is a hermit humble tool. An interrupt person might attempt to wring out of him or herself a translucent state of creative consciousness by deliberately cutting oneself off from all outside stimuli. When the exterior world forms a world of impregnable silence, in our state of exile, we can hear the unique cadence of subtle mind, authentic ringtone. Exile from the society allows person to disengage from meaningless activities and develop conscious awareness. A person's courageous struggle to eliminate the trepidation of social exile produces insight into what it means to be human. We can display emotional discernment by living a heightened state of existence. How a person resolves the tremendous anxiety and dizziness that inputs comes from the contemplating the inevitable of death, human freedom of choice, the moral responsibility attend to living in a selected manner, existence isolation, and the possibility of nothingness establishes a governing philosophical framework. A person must not view outside from the society because release from the moral and social constraint spurs learning and advanced consciousness. Sometimes solitude is a real heaven for tired mind and a marvelous sanctuary for wounded soul. We can come back essential anguish, the unbearable lightness of our being in a varieties of ways. We can choose to work, play, destroy, or create. We can allow a variety of cultural factors or the other people to define who we are, or we can create a self-definition. We decide what to monitor in environment. We regulate how much attention we pay to nature, other people, or the self. We can watch and comment upon current culture, even on worldly happiness, or withdraw from, ignore the external world. We can drink alcohol, dabble in recreational dark, play video game, or watch television, films, and sporting event. We can travel, go on nature walk, camp, fish, hunt, climb mountaineering, or take whitewater rafting trip. We can build, paint, sing, create music, write poetry, or read or write books. We can cook, barbecue, eat fine cushions at restaurant, or go on fast. We can attend temple services, church services, mosque services, and worship and pray, or choose to embrace agnosticism or atheism. We can belong to charitable organization or political party. We can actively or passively support or oppose the social and ecological causes. We can share time with the family, friends, co-worker, and acquaintances, or live alone, eschew social intermixing. Love your solitude and go deep into the depth of your soul. How difficult it is to find solitude in the wool that constantly demands your attention. These words filled me with the sort of melancholy, and I was at a loss for what I felt when I was with him. When I was talking to him, and no doubt it would have been the same with anyone else. None of that happiness which it was possible for me to experience when I was myself alone. At that time, I felt surging from the depth of my being, one or other to those impressions which gave me the delicious sense of well-being. But as soon as I was with someone else, as soon as I was talking to a friend, my mind, as it were faced about, it was towards this interlocutor and not towards myself that it directed its thought. And when they followed this outward course, they brought me no pleasure. At some point in life, every person encounters conflict because the feeling of being alone and withdrawing deeply into the inner self is a part of human condition. A person might choose to countenance or even cultivate their loneliness and turn into our unending solitude into the poetry of their soul. The only source for an escape artist from the world affairs is to explore their inner sanctum, their hopes, dreams, insecurity, and despair collide. Solitude gives us time to master our creative instinct. It is of the worst tendency of the human nature to assume that being alone necessarily means being unhappy. Isn't solitude the most profound way to embrace and understand the beauty of life? Some of us don't say long enough in our single place, relationship, journey, or country, but that does not mean we await reality or make us unstable. It simply means we are not very keen to entertain ourselves for long periods of a time with the same old reflections or shadows on the wall, when awareness of existence of the sun cries for the enlightenment solitude. With all these things coming together, we must understand the solitude is not a loneliness. Solitude is in heaven for enlightening oneself to be self-alone, to realize oneself how powerful you are. Within the society, you can create the whole world within yourself. Thank you very much for being with me.